Hello there, gamers. It's every wonderful day today. So I'll see you guys. Everyone's doing great. How much percent better is Claymore than Midas? I don't know, but I want to do that test. But I need to find someone who has a Chimera 5 Tier 7 Tormentor, and then I want to test all three of them. I wonder if I can buy order Chimera books. That would be ideal because it's 20 mil difference. Ah! Okay, well, that's not the flipping buttons I wanted to click at all. I meant that was supposed to be buy order. For frick's sake. Okay, well, it looks like I'm doing it myself. Jesus Christ. What is that, 16 times 20? Odds are I wouldn't have filled anyways, but that's flipping 320 will deleted on the spread. 167. That's not flipping what I wanted to click at all. Okay, well, can I at least buy order the tier 7s and not do the same thing on those? I'll just match it exactly to my Midas. These do actually fill. People do insta sell these. I can't believe I just insta bought those flipping Chimera books. Oh my gosh. This is totally not what I wanted to do. Chimera 5 books sure are beautiful though. Holy, look at how pretty. Did you get the Tormentor? Well, I haven't purchased it yet, but I got the book and I'm gonna open up the bazaar. I haven't looked yet. I buy ordered, or like I set up the buy orders for like a bunch of those tier 7 enchants. I'm pretty sure I missed like maybe one. Like I don't think I created the one for Giant Killer because I was max bazaar when I disconnected. So like I want to see like, do they actually fill? Because if the tier 7s do fill on buy order, you'll save like a lot of money by not insta buying them. And I would have saved way more money if I hadn't insta bought the flipping Chimera book, which I genuinely did not mean to do. So I'm gonna open up the bazaar and flip and see what this looks like. You have one item to claim. Frick, bruh. What filled? The prosecute. So I probably saved like a little bit of money, but we're cooked though. Okay, so I guess I just claimed my one flipping book and then I gotta just insta buy everything else. Holy, Libra's gonna be expensive sword. Anyways though, look what I have in my inventory. I got this flipping super crazy Chimera 5 Claymore, and I got this super crazy Chimera 5 Midas, and it's especially crazy because I paid 2.1 billion for it, which is ridiculous, and I bought this like way back too. And then of course I have the matching Midas staff to go with it as well. 2.1 billion paid for that too. So that's pretty flipping cool. But I need to make the Tormentor, and I think I'm just gonna match it to this right here because this one has like a lot of stupid enchants that have nothing to do with increasing damage. And I might skip vicious because that's like, it's kind of really expensive and it's not actually gonna have anything to do with the damage test. Okay, let me just start buying enchants then. BC, let me just cancel all these. Does it say in chat when I'm can't? No, it doesn't. So insta buying the books versus buy order, you pay like what, 10-20 mil over, 7 mil difference right there to insta buy it. How does Ender Slayer work? It's this thing, but do I need Ender Slayer 6 first? Increases it by 1, so I also have to buy Ender Slayer 6. So I got prosecute, so I had to buy sharpness. I think sharpness is the most expensive one of them all. 85. So like, what is this book? Am I going to be able to see the net worth value of this book before I apply it? Okay, cool. Because I am really curious what like a full tier 7 book costs these days. Beautiful. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh. Why does it only say 2.67 though? Plus this right here, which is 50. That doesn't seem right. And Tormentors are still like relatively expensive too. Aren't they 300 mil? Okay, bruh. All right, man. We've been going broke. Spend 55 pounds on gems is your code. Code to Hypixel Store to save 5%. Holy, thanks, bruh. You've been Giga Chad. What reforged? Is it withered? It's probably withered. This is probably gilded. I bet that's right. This is probably withered, and then this is probably supposed to be withered. 600. Okay, slash AV. That and that. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. So you do that, and then I do this. And now I think that we're crazy. Holy flipping money in my inventory. Like, what is all this worth? You know, like, should we just go off a raw net worth value alone? Like 3146, 3 bill, and 3135. So it's 9.76. And then if you were to like cheese it and then include the fact that I paid 2.1 billion for this Midas, like if you added that in there too, which kind of doesn't make any sense, but like almost 12 billion worth of, you know, swords in my inventory, which is pretty like actually wild. Okay, so now we actually test them and then, you know, determine what the situation is now, like which one of these, because these are all supposed to be like close competitors. I have a feeling that the outcome of this damage test is going to be, these are all going to be really similar. Technically, because of my Habanero tactics, it's a little itty bitty scuffed, because if it was Legion, it'd be slightly more damage. I need more crit damage than anything else. I'll test Midas first, and then Tormentor, and then Claymore last. And then what I want to do is outside of dungeons and inside of dungeons. Typically, I just go straight over to a crypt, and I just hit a crypt. Should we do that, or should I do something different? Technically, because of like the Giant Killer and stuff like that, if you do a higher HP mob, maybe I should do a Bruiser because of the Ender Slayer. Like, I could just do a dummy on my island. This all looks crazy. I think we're good. Bang. 3-ish. Now that my stacks are at max, 3.5, between 3 and 3.5-ish, so somewhere around there for the Midas. So now I'll go Tormentor, 3.4. Okay, it's like crazy close, like 50,000 damage less. Tormentor seems consistently high. That was a 4 mil right there. It bounces back and forth between 3 mil and 3.4 mil. Almost literally identical, like a 50,000 damage difference. That's so ridiculous. And then this is what, 2.2 or sorry, 3.2. I really was pretty flippin' certain that the Claymore was now worse than the Midas. It seems to be the other way around. And then the Tormentor is way more competitive than I was expecting it to be. A 50,000 damage difference. Let me test it on a crypt just cause. Okay, so with 10 stacks, Claymore 3.6, 3.6, almost 3.7. So still with the 10 stacks, I'll go back to a Midas. 3.4, 3.4, 3.4. Okay, what does Tormentor look like? 3.8. 3.8. Not what I was expecting at all. 3.9. So the Tormentor really is the new best in slot weapon? I don't get it. That's way more. That's like a 500,000 damage difference between the other two. Tormentor's best item. Midas is number 2. Claymore's number 3 now. I literally thought it was the other way around. I was just going to resell it to recoup the money, but now I feel like I should keep it because if it actually is the best, it's probably something I should hold on to. Let me test in dungeons. Okay. Potion, Berserker class, Necron armor, equipment's right. Midas first. 147. 254. Damage testing inside of dungeons is scuffed. Because the defense difference on the mobs. So Skeleton Master is 258. One sec. I'll consistently... What does it do to you? 26. 256. 256. Okay, so 254 with the Midas. 256 with the Claymore. It is ridiculous how closely balanced these swords are. I'm thinking the Tormentor should be bad inside of dungeons, though, right? Because there's no way this is an intended dungeons weapon. This is horrible because it has no master stars. You wouldn't use a Tormentor in dungeons. You would use one of these two. The difference is like what is that? It's not even 1%. It's like 0.5% difference. You probably would want to go with the Claymore, yeah? So really like Midas is kind of cooked. This is way by far best in slot outside of dungeons. These two are almost identical. But you probably would want to go with the Claymore because it's cheaper. Test Tormentor on Slayer, it would be terrible. You wouldn't want to use it on a Slayer. Slayer, you either use the Slayer specific weapons or a Daedalus. You would never want to use something like this on a Slayer. What I could do as well is Glacial Golem gambling. I wanted to do that. Craft a bunch of Glacial Golems and then see how much money I make or lose. Okay, what do you need for max pet luck? I'm pretty sure it's superior. I'm pretty sure I gotta switch this over. I need to buy those Scorch things so that it's the best. And then I think I need Black Cat with Middle's Relic. Probably that's correct. I assume you will hold out a Chimera weapon too. Probably a Chimera Hyperion. Or no, does this give pet luck? If I stand in hub 1, it'll be higher, right? Technically like Bob in Time with bobbers and stuff like that is the theoretical max. But that's flipping annoying and I don't want to do that. So this, what is it right now? 223. Okay, so yeah, definitely crafting pets and flipping hub 1's the way to go. Am I missing anything else though? Superior armor, Bob in Time, Middle's Relic is right, Black Cat's right. Okay, how do you craft a Glacial Golem? I feel like 224 is probably pretty solid. Should we do it like one at a time? Is this an easy crafting recipe? Like I can buy like stacks of something. So what if I do 4? What if I buy 4 of those, 4 of those, 4 of those, 4 of those, and a stack of those? Okay, I just spent 131 million to make 4 of these pets. How many legendaries do I need to get? I have to get 2? I need 50%. I think if it was like Diana Jerry or something like that, then it would be like, you know, I don't know, but more than what I have right now. But it's close though. I feel like that's not the bet. What am I, you know, like how does pet luck work? What's my odds? You have a 45% chance to get a legendary. Woo! Okay. It's like this has to be legendary right here. Bang. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait. So basically we're gonna be flipping rich. So I'm break even right now for sure. Actually, this is guaranteed profits, right? Because how much is an epic? Yeah, this is guaranteed profits. If it's 4 legendaries, then that's insane. Oh my god. Okay, that's still flipping crazy though. Wait, I just made so much money. That's flipping wild actually. 3 of 4 is a win. 3 of 4 is a massive win. Wait, but do I stop or should I do it again though? Should I buy 4 more? I got 3 of 4 legendary. What if I got 4 of 4? Should I do 4 more? Frick. So it's 32.75 per craft based on the first set. This, I'm gonna, maybe I just paid a little bit more, a little bit less or something like that. I don't know. This was like 300k more. I'm guessing 2 legendaries. Frick. Frick. Okay. Okay. Two more. No! I'm done. 63. It's still not even bad though. I lost like 7 to 10 mil. That's still like like literally crazy. Even if you only get one, it's like basically break even getting one legendary. Those Gamba odds might actually make sense though, right? Because if it's a 45% chance for me to get a legendary, the math might actually kind of make sense here. If they actually sell too and you know whatnot. Do another 4 and let's find out. Frick, bruh. The math does make sense. It's 5 mil profit per craft on average. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, right? The math usually doesn't work out on flipping gambling. At the moment, at these current prices, the math actually makes sense. You know, statistically speaking, you'll profit. Assuming it sells for these prices that I'm listing it for, age average, which it should though, because it's age average, right? I think the reason that it makes sense is because not very many people on the server have this pet craft unlocked. It's the last thing in Glacier Collection. 2 legendaries, please. Yes? No? Yes? Yes! Holy man, I'm up so much! Wait, I'm cooking though! But what if it doesn't sell? Like, I'm gonna have an auction full of flipping glacier golems. But that's huge profits again. I'm up 130 million right now. 140 million, right? Wait a few days for them to sell. Okay, I'm done. I'm up so much. I flipping mined the, you know, the last block and I hit the diamonds. So that means that, you know, there's no more diamonds right beyond it, right? Because, you know, if there's the 8 vein of diamonds, you know, like there's definitely not gonna be another 8 vein of diamonds, yeah?